everyone. It is Sunday, November the 26th, 2023. I'm Doug. It's time once again to play Wordle. Let's see. Today we have user-NT9JE6NL7S, if that's your real name. Can you start with the opening word ocean? Well, okay, I don't think I mind doing that at all. That sounds like a pretty darn good word. 3 vowels, an N, a letter C. That's actually a pretty strong starting word. So let's go ahead on this Sunday and try ocean and see what happens here. All right, there we go. We've got an O out of position. Pretty good start for us. Let's see here. We have the I and the U. That are still potentially things we could look at. Let's see. We could try. Well, sweet won't. Well, we've already looked at the E, so sweet doesn't necessarily work well for me. Let's see. Maybe I'm being I'm looking for too much, asking for the U and the I. We could try something like study is an eval word. That will get us the U and the Y. I think we're going to try study here. Talked myself into it. So let's go ahead and try study and see what happens. Oh, look at that. An S in position right away and a D out of position. So now we have S in position, O and D out of position. Excellent second guess. And now we've really got something to work with. We can sink our teeth into, as it were. So I guess I'm definitely tempted to try looking at the O in that second position. Now we would be, the D in this scenario would be in the 3rd or the 5th spot. And I've got a funny feeling we're probably looking at a scenario where the D is in the 5th spot. I don't know too many words off the top of my head that are SOD blank blank. You don't do plural, so something, well, it wouldn't be sodas. We tested the A. But there could be potential with the D at the end. So let's see. Now that has something that jumps right off the page. Perhaps a solid possibility would be the word solid. I was wondering to myself about that remaining vowel, the I. I was kind of fixated on that, especially with that second eval. But now we look at this, the L and the I would fit perfectly here. I got to tell you, the more and more I think about that, oh, yeah, that does look solid. No pun intended. You know what? No. I don't like when people say no pun intended. Every time someone says no pun intended, they absolutely mean that pun. So I do mean pun intended. Solid. Well, there you go. It's a Sunday now, a tradition we have for those who are joining us, relatively newcomers. I like to do a thing where we have our catchphrase, yes, it is, at the end. And I like to pretend that everyone is saying it along with me on Sundays, no matter where you are. Maybe you're grocery shopping, you're visiting the family, you're taking a stroll out on the beach, you're driving through watching the leaves change if you're in a part of an area where there's fall. Let's go ahead and do it all together here. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Is the answer to today's puzzle the word solid? Yes, it is. There we go. I was confident that, in fact, we did have solid there. It just made all the sense in the world. So there we go. Hey, if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, here's the thing. We are still technically a very small channel, still growing. So you'd be surprised. Everyone that does choose to click subscribe helps out the channel an awful lot. So I do appreciate that for each and every one of you that watch on a regular basis. If you don't mind doing that, helps us out a lot. So, folks, once again, thank you so much for watching. If you're wondering, tomorrow on Monday, what are we going to start with? I'll give you that little inside scoop. We're going to be starting with the word men's, M-E-N-D-S, men's. So that should be interesting. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for some more Wordle.